before the sun begins to rise. I make a promise deep inside, not just from food, not just from thirst, but from the flames that burn me first. There's a fire no one sees, made of anger, pride and need. It whispers softly, calls my name, feeds on comfort, feeds on blame. But today I fast that fire. Alhamdulillah for the hunger that purifies. From dawn to dusk I guard my tongue, away each word before it's flung. When anger knocks I let it pass, when ego shouts I lower fast. This is more than empty place, this is closing hidden gates. I'm fasting the fire within, the restless urge, the pull of sin. Every no I choose to say turns the night into a brighter day. The thirst reminds me I am small, that I don't need to have it all. The hunger trains my heart to see that strength is in humility. Subhanallah, how weakness makes me strong. When desire rises in my chest, I breathe and choose the higher test, because victory is quiet here, in holding back what I hold dear. The fire dims with every prayer, with every moment I choose to care. And by the time the sun is gone, I find the blaze has turned to calm. Fast in the fire within, not just the body but the sin, not just the hunger I endure, but the heart I make more pure. And then when I break my fast at night, I taste not only food, but life. There's a voice inside my chest, soft, persuasive, never rests. It doesn't shout, it doesn't yell, it whispers what I know too well. Just this once, no one will see. It's not that wrong, it's only me. The whisper knows my weakest side, knows where my hidden wants reside. It paints desire in gentle light, makes wrong feel almost right. But Ramadan has changed the air, now I'm more awake, more aware. Taming the whispering sound, caution and restraint, between what grows and what corrodes. From dawn to dusk I stand my ground, guarding thoughts without a sound. Every urge I choose to delay, strength I build in silent ways. When anger sparks within my veins, I breathe through pride, I break the chains. When envy tries to take its place, I answer back with humble grace. This battle isn't loud or grand, no crowd will clap, no one will stand, but heaven sees the smallest fight to turn away from what feels right. The whisper fades when I recall I don't need to have it all. I don't need to win each word. I don't need my ego hurt, because the strongest heart I know is one that tells desire no. Taming the whispering self, not by force but discipline, not by rage but steady will, choosing light from deep within. And when the night arrives at last, I look back on the day that passed. The voice is softer than before, it doesn't rule me anymore. This is the victory no one sees, when the soul bends on its knees. It used to lead me, pulling my steps toward whatever glittered. Quick pleasure, fast answers, immediate relief. Desire spoke loudly, and I followed. But Ramadan changed the rhythm. Now I pause before I move. I breathe before I choose, because I've learned that not every urge deserves obedience. I used to think strength was getting what I wanted. Now I know strength is walking away. When I can, there is a moment right before surrender, where the battle is fiercest. The whisper says just this once, but faith replies, you are more than this. So I kneel, and in that sujood, the fire cools, the storm quiets, the ego shrinks. When desire learns to kneel, it no longer rules my will. It bends beneath the greater call, and I stand taller than it all. The same heart, the same temptations, but a different response. Not repression, discipline, not fear, conscious love, because I choose rest. And every time desire bows, I taste a deeper freedom. When desire learns to kneel, I finally stand in control. There are words I could have said sharp enough to win the moment. There are desires I could have chased easy enough to satisfy the urge. No one would stop me, no one would know, but you would, and that is enough. Holding back for the sake of Allah, choosing silence when I could reply, turning away when it feels so near, because your pleasure is more sincere. Holding back for the sake of Allah, choosing silence when I could reply, turning away when it feels so near, because your pleasure is more sincere. I lower my gaze when temptation calls, I soften my tone when my anger rises, not because I am weak, but because I am washed by the one who sees all. A quiet battle fought inside the the chest. Every impulse I delayed built something stronger in me. Every craving I resist polishes my intention. This is not deprivation, this is devotion. Rank demands the final word. I let humility answer instead. When ego seeks to prove its worth, I remember where I came from and where I return. Holding back for the sake of Allah, no applause, no audience, just a heart that chooses obedience over temporary satisfaction. And in that restraint, I feel freedom. Because the greatest victory is not over others, it is over myself. I saw it rise, thin and quiet, in the evening sky. A silver curve cutting through darkness, just a crescent. Yet everything changed. Habits that ruled me began to tremble. Comforts I leaned on lost their grip, because that light was not small. It carried promise, it carried mercy, it carried discipline. Chains I thought were part of me, anger, impulse, endless need, started to loosen. Not overnight, but with every fast. Chains broken by crescent light. With every dawn I choose to fight. Not with fists, but with restraint. Not with noise, but patient faith. From dawn to dusk I guard my soul, refusing what once took control. Each no I say to passing fire is freedom from my old desire. The crescent watches silently as I wrestle with what weakens me. It does not shout, it does not blame, it simply calls me to reclaim. Reclaim my focus, reclaim my will, reclaim the strength to choose what's real. By the time the moon grows full, I am no longer who I was. The chains lie quiet at my feet, not shattered loud, but gently all because a slender light rose one calm and sacred night. The sun hangs low, gold fading into amber. Shadows stretch long, and so does desire. All day it waited, patient, persistent. Now it speaks louder. Just think about the taste. Just imagine the relief. Just one moment more. The table is ready. The scent fills the room. The body leans forward, but I lean inward. Silencing the nafs at Maghrib, not by force but discipline, not by anger but awareness, remembering who I fasted for. The hunger is sharp now, the thirst undeniable, but so is the lesson. This moment is not about food, it is about control. Between the call to prayer and the first sip of water, there is a sacred space, a space where the ego bows, where intention is tested, where gratitude prepares to rise. I whisper quietly, not to the world, but to myself. You are not in charge anymore. When the adhan finally calls, I break my fast, but not my discipline. I taste sweetness, but not excess, relief, but not greed, because tonight the real victory was silent. Silencing the nafs at Maghrib and choosing gratitude over impulse, and in that choice I am free. Before the sky begins to glow, I set my heart in quiet mode. A simple niyyah, soft and deep, a promise I intend to keep. From the first light of the day, I choose a different kind of way. Not rushed by want, not led by mood, not ruled by hunger's attitude. There is a space between each breath, where patience guards what could be said, where anger waits but finds no door, where ego speaks but not anymore. Sabr between dawn and dusk, trusting Allah is enough. In every thirst and every way, I learned that calm is strength, not faith. The sun climbs high, the hours stretch long. Temptation hums its subtle song, while I respond with lowered gaze, with steady heart and measured pace. This fast is more than empty hands, it's building walls that firmly stand. Not walls of pride, but walls of grace, that hold my soul in rifled pace. When weakness visits in the heat, I whisper hope instead of defeat. I let the moment pass me by, like clouds that travel through the sky. Sabr between dawn and dusk, holding back because I must, not for show, not for applause, but seeking Allah's pleasure, His cause. The sun begins to fall, and mercy answers hunger's call. I break my fast with gratitude, not just for food, but fortitude. Because the greatest gift today was learning how to choose His way. Sabr between dawn and dusk, a quiet strip, a sacred trust. Before the light touches the sky, I set my heart to steady, not for comfort, not for ease, but for growth. The day stretches long ahead of me, quiet and demanding. Hunger visits, thirst lingers, time slows down. And in that slowing, something is being written. Patience written in every fast, in artery that slowly passed. In every urge I chose to tame, in every spark without a flame. The body asks, the heart responds. I could complain, but I remain. I could react, but I reflect. Because this fast is shaping lines inside me no one else can see. Each moment I wait without frustration is a sentence of strength. Each restraint without resentment is a paragraph of trust. When anger rises, I let it settle. When desire whispers, I let it fade. Not because I don't feel it, but because I feel something higher. By midday, my limbs feel weak, but my will feels firm. By afternoon, my stomach is empty, but my heart is full. Patience written in every fast, not erased when the hunger ends. Carried forward into ordinary days. And when the sun finally sets, I realize the greatest nourishment was never the food. It was the Sabr etched quietly into my soul. Before this month, I never noticed how full I always was. Full of noise, full of wants, full of myself. Then hunger came, not as punishment, but as a teacher. It sat quietly in my stomach, reminding me that I am not in control of everything I crave. Hunger slows me down. It makes me think before I speak. It makes me pause before I react. It turns ordinary water into a miracle, turns a single day into gratitude. Hunger that teaches the heart, that strips away what's not needed, that shows me how little I require to feel complete. When my body feels weak, my empathy grows strong. I understand the silent struggle of those who live this daily. Not by theory, but by experience. The ache becomes awareness, the thirst becomes humility, the waiting becomes patience. I learned that strength is not in having, but in holding back. By the time the sun begins to set, I realize I am not just hungry for food. I am hungry for meaning, for forgiveness, for closeness to Allah. And in that hunger, my heart is fed.
I used to think I was my urges, that everyone deserved the yes. If I felt it, I followed. If I desired it, I chased. But this month taught me otherwise. There is a space between feeling and choosing, and in that space I found strength, stronger than my cravings, stronger than the pull inside, stronger than the voice that says, just this once, it'll be fine. Hunger rises, I stay steady. Temptation knocks, I don't answer. The world says take what you want. Faith says, take what lasts. Each day of fasting builds a quiet muscle. Disciplined, each no is not deprivation. It is declaration. I am not controlled by appetite, not ruled by impulse, because the heart was made to lead, not to follow every spark of desire, stronger than my cravings, not because I feel less, but because I choose more patience, more purpose, more awareness of all. And when the month is done, let this remain a will that stands firm, a heart that governs desire, a soul that knows it can overcome, stronger than the curves. Because I learned to master myself.
There's a voice inside my chest, soft, persuasive, never rests. It doesn't shout, it doesn't yell, it whispers what I know too well. Just this once, no one will see. It's not that wrong, it's only me. The whisper knows my weakest side, knows where my hidden wants reside. It paints desire in gentle light, makes wrong feel almost right. But Ramadan has changed the air, now I'm more awake, more aware. Taming the whispering self, the quiet war no one else knows. Between temptation and restraint, between what grows and what corrodes. From dawn to dusk I stand my ground, guarding thoughts without a sound. Every urge I choose to delay, strength I build in silent ways. When anger sparks within my veins, I breathe through pride, I break the chains. When envy tries to take its place, I answer back with humble grace. This battle isn't loud or grand, no crowd will clap, no one will stand, but heaven sees the smallest fight to turn away from what feels right. The whisper fades when I recall I don't need to have it all. I don't need to win each word. I don't need my ego hurt, because the strongest heart I know is one that tells desire no. Taming the whispering self, not Not by force but discipline, not by rage but steady will, choosing light from deep within. And when the night arrives at last, I look back on the day that passed. The voice is softer than before. It doesn't rule me anymore. This is the victory no one sees, when the soul bends on its knees.
It used to lead me, pulling my steps toward whatever glittered. Quick pleasure, fast answers, immediate relief. Desire spoke loudly, and I followed. But Ramadan changed the rhythm. Now I pause before I move. I breathe before I choose, because I've learned that not every urge deserves obedience. When desire learns to kneel, the heart begins to heal. When cravings bow in silent prayer, the soul rises from despair. I used to think strength was getting what I wanted. Now I know strength is walking away. When I can, there is a moment right before surrender, where the battle is fiercest. The whisper says just this once, but faith replies, you are more than And every time desire bows, I taste a deeper freedom. When desire learns to kneel, I finally stand in control.
There are words I could have said sharp enough to win the moment. There are desires I could have chased easy enough to satisfy the urge. No one would stop me, no one would know, but you would, and that is enough. Holding back for the sake of Allah, choosing silence when I could reply, turning away when it feels so near, because your pleasure is more sincere. Holding back for the sake of Allah, choosing silence when I could reply, turning away when it feels so near, because your pleasure is more sincere. I lower my gaze when temptation calls, I soften my tone when my anger rises, not because I am weak, but because I am washed by the one who sees all. A quiet battle fought inside the chest. Every impulse I delayed built something stronger in me. Every craving I resist polishes my intention. This is not deprivation, this is devotion. Rank demands the final word, I let humility answer instead. When ego seeks to prove its worth, I remember where I came from and where I return. Holding back for the sake of Allah, no applause, no audience, just a heart that chooses obedience over temporary satisfaction. And in that restraint, I feel freedom, because the greatest victory is not over others, it is over myself.
I saw it rise, thin and quiet, in the evening sky. A silver curve cutting through darkness, just a crescent. Yet everything changed. Habits that ruled me began to tremble. Comforts I leaned on lost their grip, because that light was not small. It carried promise, it carried mercy, it carried discipline. Chains I thought were part of me, anger, impulse, endless need, started to loosen. Not overnight, but with every fast. Chains broken by crescent light. With every dawn I choose to fight. Not with fists, but with restraint. Not with noise, but patient faith. From dawn to dusk I guard my soul, refusing what once took control. Each no I say to passing fire is freedom from my old desire. The crescent watches silently as I wrestle with what weakens me. It does not shout, it does not blame, it simply calls me to reclaim. Reclaim my focus, reclaim my will, reclaim the strength to choose what's real. By the time the moon grows full, I am no longer who I was. The chains lie quiet at my feet, not shattered loud, but gently released. All because a slender light rose one calm and sacred light. Chains broken by crescent light, and I walk freer into the dark.
The sun hangs low, gold fading into amber. Shadows stretch long, and so does desire. All day it waited, patient, persistent. Now it speaks louder. Just think about the taste. Just imagine the relief. Just one moment more. The table is ready. The scent fills the room. The body leans forward, but I lean inward. Silencing the nafs at Maghrib, not by sip of water, there is a sacred space, a space where the ego bows, where intention is tested, where gratitude prepares to rise. I whisper quietly, not to the world, but to myself. You are not in charge anymore. When the adhan finally calls, I break my fast, but not my discipline. I taste sweetness, but not excess, relief, but not greed. Because tonight, the real victory was silent.